Hi y'all, Liz Pop here, master student at MIU studying Maharishi Ayurveda and integrative medicine. And I'm going to chat just for a few minutes about our musculoskeletal system and why it's important to maintain. So our skeleton provides the form for our body. It protects our organs. It gives us shape. And the muscle is what allows us to function. It provides the movement for the skeleton. One without the other, it doesn't work very well. Fat, however, is also key here because without fat, our muscles and our bones can't move and function the way that they're intended to move and function. In fact, if we don't have the right kind of fat, we can't build bone. So it's important that we have both and that both are healthy. It is said that the excellence of mamsa is muscle. The excellence of mamsa provides us with stability, heaviness, beautiful appearance, plumpness of temples, forehead, nape, eyes, cheeks, jaw, neck, shoulders, abdomen, axilla, chest, joints of upper and lower limbs. And this is all because it's all covered in muscle. When someone has excellence of mamsa, they also typically have high levels of forgiveness, patience, non-greediness, wealth, knowledge, happiness, simplicity, health, strength, and longevity. That's from the Sharaka Samhita 8.1. Now, from the Ayurvedic view, the health of muscles and bones depends on several factors, including genetics, a lot of lifestyle factors like what time you go to sleep, what do you eat, when do you eat, how much do you move, how do you move, the quality of your digestion, and the quality of the foods, the types of foods. And literally everything is connected. Our nervous system, our circulation, our stem cells in our bone marrow, it's all interrelated. The key underlying factor to all of these things is digestion. So digestion is fundamental. If it's optimized, we can draw the nutrients out of our food, and our physiology, the intelligence in us, can transform those little tiny particles into all the magnificent things that we need to exist. If, however, our digestion is not optimal and it's disrupted or it's disordered, then we can't pull those nutrients out. We can't break the food all the way down into the particles that we need to then transform it into the things that we need to form. So that leads to disorders. It leads to disease. There are ways, though, that are pretty simple that we can balance and nourish our systems and help support healthy muscle and bone. One way is to improve the quality of hydration and circulation. We need to move our bodies, y'all. We want the blood flowing. We want the lymph fluid flowing. But key factor here, we do not want it stressed. So daily massages, daily yoga asana, not power hot stuff, gentle asana with integrity, dry brushing, abhyanga, eating the right food at the right times in the right combos, eating the right combos like the right kind of fat with the right kind of complex carbs will build muscle way faster than just stuff and protein. Go to bed before 11 and get up at sunrise. Take a brisk walk at sunrise to the point where you're about 50% of your capacity, sweating a little bit, and your breathing and your heart are beating a little faster, harder than they normally do. That is the ideal max for exercise. High intensity, even occasionally, can be very harmful to our physiology, especially for females. And last tip, TM meditation, transcendental meditation, is an excellent way to restore balance to the physiology. We get quiet, we get connected, we unify with that intelligence, and it oftentimes fixes itself. The flip side of this is a sedentary lifestyle. Sit around too long, don't use the muscles, therefore can't build the bones, Water ends up leaching out of blood vessels. We get swollen, we get puffy, things become weak and heavy, we get tired all the time, and this leads to disorders and disease. So it's really important that we move our bodies and take advantage of these tips that I've shared. On a personal note, this information is super imperative for me to apply right now because I am in surgical menopause. And as I learned in my studies this week, early onset menopause skyrockets the risk for spinal collapse, which is where the vertebrae disintegrate basically from the inside out and the spine literally collapses. I don't have early onset. I have early forced surgical menopause, which means all of the things all at once in their most extreme. And so while I'm navigating modern medicine and approaches and therapies and tools, I am also applying and utilizing my education I'm receiving at MIU to adjust my foods and my habits. So I'm in the process of transforming my bed in my rising time. Side note, navigating the hormones that are all out of whack, which dictate sleep cycles and stress responses and blood sugar levels, on top of bone density and collagen and all of the things. That being said, it is extremely important to me that I integrate this knowledge and apply it to my daily life. Habits are hard to change, and they take work. They take accountability, they take humility and grace. So as you learn new information and you apply it to yourself and you integrate it into your being, remember to show yourself grace and have a blessed day.